The support battle in this game is incredibly exciting. We've already seen the two team compositions being routed out as well. What do we think, guys?
I just think the Rakan is such a good delivery for the Galio as well.
Done, as you say, with the addition of Knight this year.
Bro, they have onto the biggest stage with the entire world watching. They get the
double knock-up already. Carry is down to half HP. He's going to have to flash. Gumayushi cleanses away from Knight. The chase continues. BLG flashing forward. The heal coming out. Gumayushi now slowed by the Ashe. And you can't escape the quiver of Elk. First blood again to BLG.
Are you kidding me? Another one. Level 1 first blood for Elk.
Level 1. He's about 1 minion away from level 2, so 2 tower shots should be enough to tick him over. On here, it's a level 2 of his own. Shun coming in as well to bolster this attack. Zeus underneath the tower, able to flash away, gets the double knock-up, and look at On, he's about to be turned off! On goes down, Shun almost falls to, escapes that final tower attack.
Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade, but I think BLG's happy with this. Look at all the farm that's being lost.
His level now on the Rumble before getting chased out.
Carrier looking for On here, Gumayushi here as well. On just trying to shepherd Bin in towards the tower. You can actually see Knight using the TP here. Guma still no flash, no cleanse. The Grand Entrance going to get a knock-up. Knight flashes across the wall. Shielded Durant for the double taunt, and now the Flame Spitter is doing a little work. Guma's going to be brought back with a veil out, but can he survive? Down to 100 HP. Knight, the battle dance from On keeps him alive. Owner still chasing, and he rips through a Knight. Now Baker joins the party. A handshake from Carrier is one Bin did not want to take. Bin goes down as well, and T1 have 3 on the board.
Now for Knight and Elk as well.
Yep, soaks it in mid lane here. This could be dangerous for T1.
BLG going to start up the grubs. Shun on them. On still only level 3. Has the flash, has the heal. They'll get one with the smite. Handshake pulls On back, but he can dance out with that W, and he'll manage to get to the relative safety of this top lane tri-bush. T1 will find 2 grubs for their own as they forced BLG away.
Yeah, Zeus also able to walk up. He just barely got his level 6 on that Ornn, so big Ornn ultimate coming through. BLG don't want any part of that.
For the moment, as Baker looks for that abscond, that Dot can't quite land the chains. Carrier and Gumayushi pushing through the wave now. Paranoia coming out, Call of the Forge God is stopped. Zeus dashing forward, the shield of Durant for the taunt blocked by Owner. The knocker coming out as well as BLG trying desperately to defend the hero's entrance. Cancelled as T1 fight 2. Shun forced underneath this turret as well as BLG are walking away wounded.
Such a good play for T1. There were a few seconds left on Bin's teleport. He could not join. They forced the dive On, looking for any recallers.
I mean, T1 is sticking around. The TP will come through.
Shun already down. Bin walks into a scarred battlefield. He'll still take out Gumayushi. In the end, T1 unable to get that extra plate.
Pack of grubs. BLG, they know they don't want to fight that, so they're just trying to pick up Dragon right now. Shun working away on it. See if Knight, how quickly Knight can push this bottom wave though for the Galio. His teleport is ready. Ultimate will come up soon.
Yeah, I don't really know if he wants to join this. BLG, they tried to take a fight around the top side and lost out pretty heavily on that. T1 now with a 1.8k gold lead. They'll get their 4th grub and they're looking to make it 6.
Yeah, Bin uses the Rumble ultimate for the wave, so they're just gonna make the call. We will pay for this with some tower plate money here onto the side of Knight. It is quite big to get the full 6 grubs though for this T1 comp, because
and T1, they're not going to alleviate that pressure. And look at the positioning of Carrier here. Something he often does on this Renata is he just walks in your face. He is not afraid. He knows he has the mechanics to be able to outplay you. And it creates this space that allows an easy objective secure for T1.
First there for Knight because of the extended trade that Faker was able to get on him. Knight goes back to base, full heal, teleport out.
I mean, the important thing here is Faker didn't reset before TPing in, so he's at half HP. Does have the quickness stolen away. The Scuttle Crab will go across. On goes in with the quickness, knockback with the Crescent Guard as well. Call of the Forge God coming down as the die comes in. The hostile takeover just possesses BLG. It's 2 already, the hero's entrance. A swift exit back to the fountain for Knight as T1 clean up the fight.
Juicy with the Ornn and Renata there. Locked them up. T1 will claim that Rift Herald in the aftermath as well.
5,000 gold lead over BLG. very similar to how far ahead BLG were in game one, although obviously T1 had yet to take all of the towers we saw BLG manage to do.
Lying in the fog of war. If anyone from BLG steps up, have to be a little bit careful there, so sacrifice the tower initially. And then as you said, they have the Rift Herald still in pocket that they can then use for the mid tower. BLG have to be so careful when they're collecting these waves. Look at Knight and Bin collecting their waves pretty far back at towers. Arrow from downtown.
Elk gets a taste of his own medicine, but he should be able to survive this, especially with Shun coming in from the side. We'll take a spear to the back for his time in the mid lane, but T1 just used the fact they've stunned out Elk to take down that mid tier 1.
Camps. And they're looking to suffocate BLG out from more.
All right, BLG.
Oh, the flank.
Zeus has got behind them here, brings the call to the Forge God. Paranoia, paranoia! Everyone's out to get you, Elk! He falls first, still has both his summoners. On's gonna dash away. The chase comes in by Faker, steals away the quickness. A hero's entrance from Knight just to defend.
Any of your towers, and as soon as they do, T1 close the trap shut. They get their extra kill.
Elk doesn't even use a summoner spell, and I understand why. Like, what's the point?
He's like,
yeah,
you got me.
And he'd rather save it for the upcoming fight. He knows that there's still ways for them to come back into the game. Knight, I think, is a little too tanky. Not going to be baited in, or are they? They see Faker here.
Been trading with Zeus. Quickness coming out as they look to be engaged. They find Faker. Still has the flash. Paranoia comes out. The pressing guard will keep Faker alive for the moment. And Carrier has a flank position of his own. Owner has the bailout on his shoulders. And Shun is already down. TP now invested from Bin or from Knight as they look to rejoin the fight. Elk goes down on follow suit. And T1 have been able to defend Faker. They keep him alive. Faker flashes. And Knight can't find him. T1 find 4. Only Bin left standing.
Many have tried before, but Faker does not fall that easily. His team is quick to react, and just like that, 4 members down. T1 will secure the Baron.
BLG knew we are falling behind. We have to make an attempt at a pick ourselves. They try and go at Faker, but T1 pounce in response.
It's just the one player that is so hard to catch.
All right, back to live. You can already see the ramifications of that play. The Baron buff in the hands of T1. Walking up these towers, they just fall over in front of them. This series here, very likely to get evened up. The response in game number 2 for T1, taking back the Silas.
They are 12,000 gold ahead or thereabouts, and T1 advance on 2 lanes. Faker in mid has stolen away Elk's ultimate and has used it to great effect so far this game. Gumayushi has a masterwork to play.
Flash was lost there for Carrier, but the damage is still being done. BLG's picked.
There they go.
Quickness, paranoia coming out. The quickness goes in. Gumayushi locked up here as Entrance going in as well as Knight looks for the back line. But already he needs to look at his own team because they are being ripped to shreds by T1. It was a valiant effort, but BLG find nothing.
T1 will strike back in game number 2 to even it up here in London.
Try as you might, T1 are on home turf. And we're going to a best of 3.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Grand Finals of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.